Happy Saturday night, everybody. Hello, Trace. Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Tracy. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you? Happy Saturday.
I'm happy Saturday to you. Love the background.
Thank you. I actually just got my fireplace re-bricked,
I
restoned.
was gonna compliment you on the rebricking. I didn't
Thank
want to
you.
assume of said rebricking, because people these days, but it looks fantastic. Are
Thank
you
you.
having an event tonight?
I am. I actually have a violinist coming and I'm going to be playing the piano and we're just going to be passing out light bites.
Well, that's. I mean,
Are you guys coming?
we'll be there in 10 minutes.
Cool.
As soon as it ends.
Cool. Just get
Because
on the jet. I'll
we'll
send the
be
jet.
there. I thought the jet would be here actually already.
Yeah,
So,
well, I'm using it, so.
I heard you're having money problems, so that kind of makes sense.
You heard correctly.
Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Jay Freak. Hi, Michelle. Perfectly Imperfect. Hello, Barbie, Christina B, Ruth, and Susie B. We have a lot of B's here. Lots of B's and S's. Tracy.
Okay, I like this.
Patricia with a C, and there's a C here. Lots of letters.
I like it. A lot of numbers and a lot of letters.
We like to keep it fresh. Susie B, our winner of our haiku, one of two haiku winners. She's a poet. Came up with some really good Japanese poetry. Lisa G, hi. MTT, Shell.
Were you
Susie
sick?
B. Who, me?
Yeah.
Do I sound sick?
No, Susie B said, "Are you feeling better, Jay? Were you not feeling good?"
Like Jay Freak, I think. Maybe.
Oh, in the chat. Okay.
I love how engaged you are with our audience.
Thank you. I know. Oh my God, Jay, I hope you feel better. He or she was having chest pains.
And Trace.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh my God, thank you so much. I thought you would never ask. My name is Tracy Carnazzo. I'm a comedian and podcaster from New York City. New York City. Thank you.
She's like the Phyllis Diller of our generation.
I am Phyllis. Phyllis Tracy Carnazzo. And I have some podcasts about reality television. I have a podcast called 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and also Catfish Trash Talk. Go figure.
Now, with all that time, do you still manage to hit the stage and do shows?
Thank you so much, John. I actually do tons
of
shows.
Yes. I thought I was being a bit much and asking you.
I am doing stand-up comedy.
Tell me
shows
more.
All the time. Thank you so much. So I will be at Yonkers Comedy Club with Louis J. Gomez, March 9th, 10th, and 11th. I have a ton of shows coming up in Los Angeles from March 15th on. And then when I come
on the other side of the country.
On the other side of the country, I'm taking the jet. And then also I will
you must be big news.
Thank you. I am fake news. That's who I am. And also I'll be opening for Adrienne Appalucci. This is April 13th, 14th, and 15th. You guys might have seen her opening for Louis C.K. at MSG a few weeks ago. And I'll be opening for her at Yonkers Comedy Club, not Madison Square Garden.
Well, Madison Square Garden couldn't hold you.
So. Yeah, they couldn't. Well, I don't know if that's a fat joke or not, but.
So, before we start, because I would love to hear your insights, I figure the light banter portion of
love light banter.
How about some light banter? Okay, so last night, me and Cody went to a overnight murder mystery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, didn't see that one coming.
No.
Did you?
I thought maybe it was going to be an inappropriate party, but yeah, wow.
Yeah, and maybe not so light banter. I don't know. And it was fun. It was at this really cool B&B. And I've never been to an old fashioned-y B&B where the matron's there.
Right, no air. Just being yeah.
Oh, welcome to my house.
Right. You're going to stay here.
What do you like to eat?
Right.
Okay, but and like my only experience with a B&B was like watching The King of Queens, and there was like an episode
Right.
Carrie went to one, and they couldn't get out of there fast enough. So I thought like there would be like just like a bunch of like porcelain dolls in
Right.
a room, like with the eyes, just like all
Yes. You thought it was going to be haunted.
oh, it's like our porcelain doll room. Oh, of course it is. Like,
Yeah.
but no, there were no porcelain dolls anywhere.
No,
But
it was beautiful.
it was a beautiful house. But in the spirit of porcelain dolls, they did have like a third floor 24-hour
gift shop,
which was Christmas related. So year round
Right.
on the third floor of this B&B over here in Toms River. Like not in Pierron, we're in Toms River, New
Right.
Jersey.
Yeah.
The Mathis house, which fun times.
Right.
They have a third story year round Christmas
it's a tea party house
center.
Wow.
And then they do tea parties. I'm like that's like their thing.
The rooms are so beautiful.
Yes.
How are the mattresses?
Like our bed was so big that like
Wait, was it
both
plush?
were, like no, we were both like fully extended and couldn't
Right.
touch each other. Like
So it's probably a king size bed, but what was the mattress quality like?
It's like floating on air.
Really?
I would say like colonial, because that's like the right word I feel like I should use.
So it was a little bit.
Oh no, it was sweet.
firm?
No, it was soft. Like it was a nice
Okay.
bed. It was a
Okay,
good bed. It was a good bed.
That's all that really matters.
And then like it was like 3:00 in the morning last night, and like the weird thing is like you walk around like downstairs, like like there's a shop and a restaurant
that you walk through.
And like there's nobody there.
And you walk
like
out the
I'm
door
like, are you
yourself.
supposed to be here
And
right
you
now?
smoke
It's
outside,
weird.
And then you go you go back inside and like you just
Right.
lock the door. And like you
Wow.
walk through like the gift shop and like other things, but
And it's like they're very trusting here.
But they say,
like
they also leave notes and they're like, we trust that you will actually like do the right thing.
So they guilt you into not robbing them.
they're like,
So,
by the way, this is Jesus' house.
Right.
and
They're like, if
amen-
you rob us, our children starve to death.
Amen to you,
Yeah,
our
okay.
brethren. Please don't rob it. But like
but no, it's like
Right.
so like we were walking downstairs,
very
like through the
cool place.
kitchen. I'm like, this is so weird, and there's nobody else there.
I'm like,
Right.
"Can
Where are
somebody
the other people?
cheese, please?"
Not there.
Okay. All right.
So we had like the place, I guess, booked
yourself?
for the
Okay.
evening,
Okay. And then what happened?
and then
It was 5 rooms.
yeah, and
That's all the rooms, yeah.
so they had like the murder mystery thing, and like I didn't get it.
Right.
Well, I did. It was a lot.
Yeah. I don't like to have to pay attention to anything.
Oh my god, so much attention that you have to pay for, and I
Right.
probably was the reason why our team lost.
Oh man, John, you ruined everything.
I did. I think we were gonna win, but
I
we
think
came
we
in a
came
solid
out
second because I
outside.
have this little number here.
Oh damn.
So they give
were
you
there more than 2 teams?
there's like 6 teams.
He came in second, but there were only 2 teams.
But like we should have won because of this that I'm holding in my
Aw.
hand right now.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
Sorry guys.
It's like the golden
Hey
bucket.
Julie.
No, it's fine.
So
This is a really interesting story, John. I can't believe it.
right, aren't you so happy that you're here to listen to this?
Where else would I want to be?
Bated breath, Saturday night, guys. Listen, so here's the real murder mystery, the secret of who really won last night. I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so they gave these out in like these books and binders, and nobody wanted the binder.
No.
Like, and they give it to you, and like they're like, memorize like all of this right now because people are
Right.
start asking you questions.
Meanwhile, we're
And it's like
eating
3
dinner.
pages of like notes of like,
Right.
oh, I'm Colonel Mustard. Ooh, hibbity bibbity.
Right.
I'm from
What kind of mustard was it?
Charleston.
Colonel Honey Mustard or
Yes, well, I
Dijon.
knew I'm allergic to honey mustard, and if anybody asked me if I can eat honey mustard, I kind of, it's very detailed. So people kept like throwing the book off to each other. I'm like,
Right.
I don't want to look at all this. And then they give you like, okay, so they give you like these cash things here. They're worth like nothing except this green paper. It's not even a good solid thread count on the paper either. It just really. It's whatever they give you these, and you're supposed to go. So this place, this Mathis house, was like we had the place for like the overnight, but then like the people downstairs. It was like being like at a wedding, like when like there's like 4 weddings going on type of thing, but you're all kind of connected and eating at the same time, like dinner and a show, which is like also new to me because I'm like, wow. Like I was like waiting for like, do you want to go dancing part?
Right.
Have you ever been to a restaurant like where you've been seated and like people just start dancing because there's a band there and that's what you do?
Right.
Does that happen? Have you been there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really allowed in restaurants anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. I have to say, I stay home.
Like something like out of like, lullaby of Broadway, like the Milton Plaza type of thing.
The Milton Plaza is the lullaby of
Broadway. Like that. See?
Yeah.
And and
you're welcome, guys.
You would get like $2, 2 shows, $50.
Right.
Right. It was like $19.99 a person. You got an overnight stay at the Milton Plaza.
Yeah.
You
can go get a steak at Tad's.
Steak dinner
at Tad's Steakhouse. Love it.
Like all, you're the Lullaby of Broadway, like a heartbeat away.
So what you're trying to say is you had the best night of your life.
Right, for 50 fucking bucks. And like, think of like all like the cocaine and prostitutes and like good 80s stuff that you could have brought to your room.
Right.
With those type of savings. And at the Milford Plaza in Old Broadway.
Right. Someone just asked if I'm one of the Housewives, and yes, I am. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm the Housewives of Queens. It's a new series coming out. It's actually premiering in 3 weeks, guys. Make sure you're DVRing it. Housewives of Queens.
RHOQ.
Yes.
There it is right there. So, I thank you. So I guess we could, just rip the Band-Aid off this.
Yeah. I'm really thank you so much for letting me come on to promote my new show. And I think it's going to be really great. It might even be the best franchise of Housewives.
Do say, like, is it because of your stature living in Jamaica Estates? Is it because of that?
It's really just like a lot of the interactions. Like we go a lot to Key Food. You're going to see a lot of us like socializing in Target.
Oh, I love Key Food.
Yeah.
How about how about the card store?
No, we're gonna go probably we go to Trader Joe's a lot.
They got chicken.
Yeah, we go to Nordstrom.
It sounds like Queens like 2.0 to me.
Yeah, so Bethany is actually going to be making an appearance on it. So the cast right now is me, Tracy Carnazzo, Queens, New York, Noelle Winters Herzog, Queens, New York, and that's right now. That's what we have.
Yes, and I will be friend to the show.
Yes. Thank
John
you
Yates.
so much. Yes.
And then Cody will be like guest Cody Yates.
Yes.
Vote for everybody.
And that's it.
Yeah.
RHOQ.
Thank you guys so much for supporting the new franchise. Check me out on Bravo with Margaret Joseph doing Cash Cab. That's how they introduced me. So thank you guys.
Oh, you did do Cash Cab with Margaret Josephs. You're like, I was just in Cash Cab with your buddy Margaret.
I know. We got in and Noelle's like, "You're friends with John." She's like, "Oh." I was like, "Why did they cut that out?"
Because it's supposed to be like real.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is that still on?
Who knows? Oh. There's no way to know. All I know is that they did cut out our conversation about you.
So, like, since you are like, famous?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
I did see you like on like one of like Dean Martin's celebrity roasts, and you handled it very well.
Thank you so much. I was writing those roast jokes forever.
You really shined.
Thank you.
But when you stepped into that cab with Margaret Josephs, Noelle, like just 2 girls.
Yeah. Well, 3 housewives. Yeah.
We're just like, hey, listen, I had to go to where were you heading that day?
We were headed over to, I think it was 21st and 6th or something like that.
You're like, listen, me and Noelle got to go. We have like this power meeting. And, like, lo and behold, like,
Margaret came down with us.
Like a Cash Cab, but there's like a Real Housewife of New Jersey.
Well, it was more like when the Flintstones meet the Jetsons. So it was like the Real Housewives of Queens and then the Real Housewife of New Jersey. And it was just, that was kind of like the setting of that.
Wow. And that is that really, would you say like that's like how like, your franchise was birthed?
Yeah. That's exactly what it was, because they were trying to get this franchise going for so long, Real Housewives of Queens, and they weren't sure if the viewers were really going to take it well. So what they did was they were like, let's introduce, it's like a slow, what's it called? A soft launch. We did a soft launch, and we did it, and the ratings were insane. That was the highest rated episode of Cash Cab.
Now,
and that's when we got the show.
I'm gonna be honest. I do have like an ear between Housewives and 90 Day People. Word on the curb. Real Housewives of Queens. I think that you're holding out.
Yeah.
On a third housewife full time, because I have some information right now that I'm getting.
What are you hearing in your earpiece?
Here may need a banner. Hold on. Thank you, Janice. Yes, we're here at the team desk. I think you're holding out on us. I think you know a little bit more than what you're giving out on about the Real Housewives of Queens, because I'm hearing esthetician to the stars, Dr. Jen of Howard Beach, will be a full-time housewife.
Yeah.
On the Real Housewives of Queens. Is there a reason why that you're omitting her from the roster? Is there
no, we were going to be bringing her on. Is there
some real life breaking news going on right now that you don't want us viewers to know?
No. We are going to be bringing her on. We just weren't ready yet. You know what I mean? Because they started off, you know how like the Housewives, like they add people to the cast. It's like 90 Day. It's like you roll it out and then you meet new cast members as you go on. But John, you kind of spoiled it.
Well, not according to Dr. Jen, who's backstage right now. Let me know. Oh, imagine. We'll have a real queen. Only like Dreeder. We'll get Dreeder. Even though she's not from Queens, I think we need Dreeder as a referee.
Dreeder?
Dreeder. Oh, so yeah. So going back so quickly, we didn't win because I stole. The host was like, "Oh, if you had only like one more of these, like you would have won." And I was like.
So you could have taken all of them out of all the binders that we had.
I just really wanted to, like, because they're like, just ask like random people like questions. So I wanted to go and be like, hey, what is like the circumference of your areola?
Right. Yeah. It's a very, I have like a little tiny mouse areola.
I have like mosquito bites.
Yeah. It's just like a millimeter. That's the circumference and the radius and all of that.
Like I'm jealous.
And, yeah.
Like
I don't even have nipples.
Cody is as big as like the quadratic formula. Like, like one.
John, you're very mathematical today.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into the show. The Other Way just started.
Yeah.
Would love to hear your thoughts on a few people.
Okay.
How about Nicole? What do you think of Nicole? I think that she looks like a French Barbie doll. Like, and like
you mean Nicole?
Wait, Cody, get me a beret real quick. She's not going to understand who I'm talking about.
You mean Nicole?
But do you see how she like maneuvers herself? She's like Megan, like that robot girl. That like.
I think that there's nothing wrong with her. I think she's fine. So why did you think there was something wrong with her?
No, she's
just very affectionate. She's just trying to show some affection.
Is that it?
Yeah, she just hates. She's like, I'm gonna move to Egypt. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I'm gonna move there, so I'm gonna hate it. I hate it so much. I want to move there.
Another thing we were talking about was, what's her husband's name? Who cares? She married him, and now we'll call him like little sweetheart boy, as his very affectionate brother has penned him. Listen.
She does call him a little boy a few times, like in different ways. And it's very like, oh, I met a nice kid. And it's like, she met a nice boy, I think she said in the first episode.
And the brother's like, and your mommy's little fairy boy. Like, I'm just saying.
One brother was okay. One brother was not my cup of tea.
what Adam Yerbic curiosity's sake, which one was that?
So I remember there was when they were sitting and chatting about
they both look like equally like
Nicole.
Aggressive and mean.
Yeah, I like that though. There was the guy to the left. That's the one that I was like, okay, he's not bad. And then the guy to the right who was talking about his wife that he had married from overseas as well. He was not my cup of tea.
Oh, the one with the Chinese wife, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna break it down for you.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Listen, I didn't know if these were gonna come out.
John, I gotta go.
Listen, that's why we have like the smartest team here. Really,
yeah.
Listen, you've made new housewife Tracy hashtag
it's inappropriate to think that I'm not just talented. I got Real Housewives because I was doing makeup tutorials on TikTok.
Exactly. Thank guys. She put in her time.
I've never even slept with anyone. Ever.
And especially not Andy Cohen, correct? Not you these are just
no more questions. No more questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my talent. I was at TJ Maxx with Bethany.
Did she give you like good advice?
She did. She
Bethany gives like advice on everything.
She was she created margaritas, right? So she gave me advice. She was like, Neutrogena, Healthy Skin Foundation. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Definitely get it. And then she was like, you see this Milani blush? She's like, garbage.
I was like thinking of like a new way to fellate Cody. And I was like, thinking in bed, I'm like, if only like I had Bethany's insights,
right.
like
she's the expert in everything. I
went right to her like Instagram, and she's like, 4 new ways how to like fellate your new man, Bethany Frankel style. First off, you get your Skinny Girl brand, you get your sweet Chipotle ranch. I like to mix it with like my vinaigrette. I mix it together. I pour it down the shaft. Boom, Skinny Girl fellate. It's great, and you're welcome.
Do you watch her makeup videos on TikTok?
I watch everything she does all the time because
she's like smearing like Vaseline across her face. She's like, I love this, so moisturizing. She's like in a haunted attic doing these videos on her on her Nextel i90.
She's like, hold on, Ramona's beeping in. Beep, 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 beep. Who's this, Ramona? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Okay, I'm back.
She's like, I only deal with real people. Real.
This bitch don't support women. All right.
No,
all right.
Absolutely not. No. Immediately no.
There's a crisis going on somewhere.
Immediately no.
Somewhere in the world.
As she's just smearing Vaseline.
Be
immediately
strong.
No.
Vaseline,
not moisturizing. Not
crisis,
moisturizing. No. I don't like it.
Turkey, salad dressing, Skinny Girl.
Skinny Girl lube, hilarious.
Yes. All right. Jason Hoppy sucks. Okay, bye. All right, see.
I just tell it how it is. I don't know. I mean, if people don't like that, then they don't like it.
Like Bethany, like she's like a one-woman army. Like she is like.
I know a lot of people don't like her. I love her.
I do too. I've always been the biggest Bethany fan.
Yeah, we're probably going to spend some time in the Hamptons this summer.
South of the highway, of course.
I mean, I don't want to say anything about that, but I don't want to give out her location.
Well, I think you're there right now. I think you're holding out on us. But that's okay if Bethany and Elton John aren't ready to come out and sing. So we're back to Nicole. So what do you think of Nicole's we'll just call him animated? Is he like this manly man that's
her husband?
Yeah, first time with the woman at 30, right?
Yeah.
Works at a fabric shop for 12 years, so he knows he knows his garment.
He's a manager, yeah.
And I bet he's like employee of like the month every month.
Every month. I think his dad owns the shop, but that has nothing to do with it.
Well,
that has nothing to do with it though.
He's just very like enthusiastic.
He's very fabric-y.
Towards fabric, so
he's very woven.
He's woven.
Very woven. Very woven.
Very
woven. He's very driven to woven.
Exactly. Like, I wish I was like
a little bit taller.
Yeah, like that. So, what do you think of this love? Is it going to work out? I mean, like,
it's so pure. It's so pure. See, I do enjoy how easily and quickly she just converted to. Did she call it converting to Muslim?
Right, because like and we'll do like a reenactment for you right now. Cody, ask me like one question. Like, am I a Muslim now?
Are you a Muslim now?
Yes, and now I'm one, and that's exactly how.
I'm actually. I got the paper somewhere. Hold on, where is it?
Yes, it's actually like
you signed the paper.
It was a printout of a receipt from Chili's.
Yeah, but I signed it. Allah. And now I am part of Islam.
I
didn't. Yeah, but like, okay. So here's the thing, right? I am Muslim, right? But like, I don't believe in the religion.
Right, duh.
And I don't follow any of the practices, but
who's got time for that?
But I say it out loud, and that's how I know.
But also, I did it because I firmly believe in all the tenets of the faith. Because I did it because I believe in it, and not because.
Well, I don't believe in it, but I just am.
Well, but I did it because...
I believe in me, and in my Islam, right? You don't have to believe in the religion. You just are.
But nobody asked me to do it also.
No, you just are. But I just am.
Like, I like didn't have to go crash a wedding like somebody else's wedding. Like,
I just am. Like, if I say it, it is, and like, that's how it goes.
It wasn't such a necessity like that. Like, I had to go crash, like, Cindy and Muhammad's wedding, across the street.
Cindy? I love Cindy. Cindy also converted very easily.
Like, I didn't have to go crash their wedding.
Like, I wear like whatever I want. I eat pork, but like, that's my business. That's not my religion's business.
Listen, if I want to wear a tank top, like,
I can wear whatever I want because it's my Islam.
It's my...
You just make it whatever you want. You make it what religion's what you want it to be. And it's like, if I want to be Jewish and Muslim, I am.
And also,
and if I want to be Jewish and Muslim and get married in a Catholic church, I'm gonna, because it just is.
I think you're being a little wild.
I'm not being wild. I just am.
Married, like maybe like having a Christmas tree, like sure.
I have a Christmas tree, and it's for Ramadan. And that's because I want to, because that's the kind of Islam I am part of. It's very different. It's just, I just am. I don't need to conform because they know.
And they should be like grateful to have me.
Thank you.
And you're
finally welcome. Someone's getting it. Finally, someone's getting it.
Like,
yeah, I don't know how you converted, but I converted by texting yes to 6695, and then I got a text back and it says converted. Yes. And then if I want to unsubscribe, I just press stop, and then I'm back, and then I'm Italian again. And just
I got the same text.
Well, yeah, like we were just at CVS, and like we bought like cough drops and tampons.
Yeah.
And
the super, right?
Crackers with tuna.
And like we got this this 2-mile receipt. And I'm like, oh my God. And,
right. What are you gonna do with it? And you made a wedding dress. You made
one
a
of
hijab out of it.
The conditions was, listen, if you want to become Islam real quick.
Right. Just wrap this around
10% off your order.
Did you use it to cover your head? Or do you not? Because I don't cover my head. Like, even though
I had to pay CVS for my transitioning, because and an extra.
Wow, you didn't even convert. You didn't even convert.
Really, I was winning like all the way around that day. And again,
so you weren't converting; you were transitioning. That's crazy. That's even really more, because I just converted, but you, wow.
I just
did the text message, and then they signed the paper.
I thought that was like too binding, the text message, and like I didn't want to really sign
like white rice binding like that.
That, and like I didn't want to like really commit to anything.
Yeah,
like
I commit to the bit. That's who I am.
Okay, well, I was like, maybe I'm feeling like this right now, but like maybe tomorrow
Right.
I'm going to feel like something else.
Right.
And
And like, I got to tell you, like
that's on me.
other Muslim women are like, I'm going to get married at my wedding. And I was like, I don't have to. I'm going to get married at someone else's wedding.
Like, isn't that like the smartest way to go? Like,
Yeah.
fuck
I paid
me,
for
like,
nothing. I paid for nothing but a Pepsi. It was just a can of Pepsi on the table.
even the officiants and like that, the church gets you. Like, I mean, like
2-for-1.
that's winning.
Yeah, but like John,
round.
your wedding, I know for a fact other people showed up to get married. I know that.
No.
Yes. I heard a rumor that other
No,
people came to your
no.
wedding
I'm
to
like,
get married.
no. Okay, I know that you're like, excited that you're like, a real housewife from Queens, but like I'm like a real housewife from Long Island. So like we're just like better than Queens, just like in every possible way. So of course, like our marriage.
I have a show on Bravo, and I'm not sure if you do, but that's fine.
Of course, like no, like we got married this year at our country club, and of course we had the entire place.
Right. Well, I got married at someone else's wedding, so
the country and the club,
no one was
and the horses, But that's like and it's just such a testament to see it, like how far Queens has come. That like you don't have to get married at other people's houses, and receptions. Russo's on the Bay, like so grateful.
Listen, I got married at Russo's. I got married at Russo's on the Bay, the Muslim Islam, that strain of it. But I was like, I'm not paying for my own wedding. I'm just gonna go to someone else's wedding. I'm gonna bring my text for proof that I'm part of Islam, and that's it. And they were like, you have to cover. I was like, I don't have to do anything. It's in my heart. Allah's in my heart.
Well, good thing you kept it that way because, like, I got mine from like the CVS receipt. So
but that's why I have a show and you don't. So
I had to call the number, and they were like,
"Did you do the survey too? Because you get a 2."
Well, I had to like rate Josh because he served me, so I gave him a 4 out of 5 because he wasn't horrible.
That's nice.
I hit number 2 to convert. I got did 10% off, and that was.
I love that. Oh my God! Wait, did you get also the $5 off any CVS brand lotion?
Not the lotion, but like the designer, the imposter, perfume cologne. Like if you like, CK1's like hello, then you'll love like CVS's like what's up,
goodbye.
Like that, like
I love that.
If you love like Clinique's happy, you'll love like
CVS is sad.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's so sad.
Because
So Nicole's cool.
Yeah. She's not.
Fine. She seems fine, honestly.
And like I'm really.
I don't know why people are making fun. I don't know
of her love journey. She's really. So what do you think about the other new cast member that we were introduced tonight? I don't remember her name. She's like the one that will give like a word as original, like when she's tired.
Oh, the woman, yeah. So she's 67. She's not that old.
Ethel.
Her name is Debbie.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you the part about Debbie that I love the most is that instead of saying that she walks to the beat of a different drummer, she says, I hear a different drummer drumming. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You do. Debbie hears a different drummer. I was like, I knew that about you, Debbie.
She's a double drummer.
Listen, did you see like the movie Grown Ups?
I wasn't allowed to see that movie. Was that rated R?
Well, there's like you're like comedians are in it. Like
in my religion, we can't watch anything rated R. Yeah.
Well, it's about like a bunch of crass.
That's Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah. So like Rob Schneider has like his girlfriend, and it kind of looks like Debbie.
I love Debbie.
Yeah.
She's not my favorite 90 Day Debbie, but she's.
Is Colts
Love her. Love her.
Number 1.
Love her.
Why? What about Colts Debbie that lights your boards up?
I love that she's really putting herself out there. I love that she's out there banging. And I love that. I just love who she is. I like that she's out there banging. She's drinking and banging. And she is who she is. I love when she wears like a skirt with like leggings. Oh, God. Her style is so good.
Did you like her tight tits hat that she got?
Yeah, I like that.
And
I
now
really
she's
like that.
living in like British Columbia.
I love it with all the wolf decor.
Right. Like probably like, like doing laundry like on a rock in the river.
I don't think Tony does laundry at all.
Well, listen, on special occasions, rock on the river. I think we're on the same page here. Like I can't just see like Debbie like ripping a Newport and like have like the bottle like Jack.
Yeah, that's who she is.
Just like the bottle and
she
like
drinks
the
out of the
Newport.
bottle.
And just like, with a pair of like, his like jeans that have like, just have been weathered. So like just super weathered.
Weathered is a great word for this entire family.
Just super duper weathered. And she's just like, and she's got like that grid thing. Like, I don't know, like you kind of like
the washboard.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And like you just
the grid.
Also,
she has a cheese grater you put your clothes on.
Also, probably, because I picture an all the time women doing all this. So all of that. Oh wait, what is this? Is there news that I should know about?
Oh wow.
I just heard from a friend that Jersey Shore was filmed in Seaside Heights. It was about upper middle class younger people doing crazy stuff. RHOQ is going to be amateur. Oh. Okay. So wow, I didn't realize that you were going to get so famous during this live.
This is crazy.
Are you ready for this world?
Listen, I've been preparing for this for a long time. So like I said, Real Housewives of Queens is a very unique idea. I know that everyone thinks that it's like cookie cutter and it's going to be like all the other franchises, but it's just not.
I've heard people call you the Renee Graziano of Queens. Your thoughts
on
that comment?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that, but I think that what you really need to be prepared for is a lot of Trader Joe's, Nordstrom Rack, you know what I mean? Like a lot of shopping with Noelle, you know what I mean? Like, it's like who we are as people. It's like we go to the Hamptons, but it's like we can't stay overnight. We just take a drive.
We just do the drive.
We get out. Sometimes we stop in Riverhead, We'll
go to the old Grumman base.
We just go out as far as we can go, and then we just turn the car right back. Sometimes we've been to Montauk. We've gone all the way. We went to the end.
You went to the end and just kept going.
And then we just, that's our tagline, actually. Someone asked for the tagline, but that is the tagline. The tagline is we went to the end and we just kept going.
That sounds like very Thelma and Louisiana. We made it to the end and we kept going.
Some people go to the top. We go to the end.
There you go. Right there. There's your tagline.
Thank you. Right there. Thank you.
And by end, I mean end of like Jamaica Avenue, because I ain't going to no fucking Nassau County. Never. Okay.
Please, I've been to Suffolk, okay, and it is far.
I've been to the end of Queens, and that's when life ends. Okay. I know about this Montauk Point, nothing. All
Listen,
right.
It's hard. It is hard because it's like, my best friend and I live, I live in mid Queens. She lives in South Queens. It's not easy. Like, my life is not easy.
That's like the Jets and the Sharks guys.
Yeah, it's like I have to drive 20 minutes to pick her up.
Like Rita Moreno should be like singing songs.
It's not easy. Dancing. It's not easy. And then on top of that, you guys are going to see the struggle unfold of me finding out that I cannot eat gluten anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, which means that I can't have New Park pizza anymore. And that's a very big Queen struggle.
Now, do you go to the deli, like, do you go to, like, and, like, maybe have, like, a chicken cutlet sandwich and talk about it? But
chicken cutlet sandwich? I can't have a chicken. First of all, I can't have the chicken cutlet. I can't have the sandwich. What I have to do when I go to the deli is I get a half a pound of turkey and I got to roll it up and eat it like that. It's not right.
What a fucking sin.
Guys, I don't want to give it all away because then I don't want to spoil the end of the season. I mean, am I going to be performing at the end of the season?
That are gluten-free.
Like someone else that perform, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see.
I did hear that Dr. Jen, is going to come towards the season finale and like with a great big chicken cutlet sandwich.
Oh, I can't eat it. And
John,
I'm not spoiling this. That's enough.
I have my sources, goddammit.
No, you always, with you and your sources, you're always trying to find out what's going to happen. It's like, just let it happen, John.
It's a curse. So, but listen, you got our tagline, right? What was it?
Yeah. What did I say? We go to the end and we went to the
Pole.
end. Yeah, we went to the end and we kept going.
But I go to the bottom.
Some people go to the top. We go to the end.
That actually is a cute tagline.
Thank you.
It really is. I liked it.
We're gonna put it on sweatpants. We're gonna put it on the butt of the sweatpants.
Here, let me give you like a couple of dings on that.
Thank you so much, John.
That was a good tagline.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
That was some good, solid.
That's why I got paid the big bucks. That's why Bravo picked me up and not you.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you, Angie. Very personally, not for any other reason but friendship.
And don't forget, like me and Cody will be like in the mix.
Okay, if that's what you think.
All right. So, anything the other way. So we got grandma with her. So you're good
with Debbie, yeah.
All right, Debbie's good. Nicole. So, your thoughts? Oh my God,
that was Nicole.
I need to hear your thoughts on the best thing on earth. Jamie and the one with the night terrors. What's her name?
Chris and Jamie.
Okay.
So I'm very concerned about Chris's ear. Noelle has pointed out that there is a rash involved in her ear. They showed it very, very close up when she was on the plane going to Colombia. They were going to Bogota. And they zoomed in on her ear. I don't want to say infection. It looks more like a possible eczema of the ear.
Okay.
And I'm just concerned. It's like, how are you going to get medical care? Is that
why she looked like who did it and ran? Like when
is anyone concerned about getting medical care overseas?
Hold on, I'm having Gelman over here is trying to give me something to open. What?
Gelman. I don't even know what that means because I'm only 27, but that's very fun. If I was older,
no idea. You have no idea who Gelman is.
If I was older, that would be hilarious.
Fucking Gelman over here. God. Giving me shit. Okay, Reach. Like, okay to open. My God. Okay, give me 1 second. Take the show. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you. I've always wanted the floor. That's what I really wanted. Oh my God, how cute is that little animation? Guys, I want you all to just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Teen Mom Trash Talk. That's what is it? Trash Talk Podcast. I'm lying. It's not even Teen Mom's Trash Talk. Trash Talk Podcast. That's where we have all of our videos from 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, Catfish Trash Talk. We the funny thing about our podcast is we try to believe that it's real when we're reporting on it. John lives in the future. We live in the past and present. And that's the difference. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Trixie Tuzini, TRIXIE TUZZINI. I have a bunch of videos. If you guys watch Summer House, you might be familiar with Hannah Berner. And I have a bunch of videos with Hannah Berner, some man on the street stuff that she does. And I will actually be opening for her, doing stand-up comedy at the Palladium in New York City on April 16th, which is my birthday. And I'm going to be turning 32 this year. So that's really exciting for me. Oh my God, Tracy. We have another Tracy spelled the exact same way as me. So yeah, if you're in New York City, come out and check me out at the Palladium April 16th with Hannah Berner. I wonder if John's ever going to come back. Can I talk bad about him on this? Do you think he'll ever see it? I would never watch back my own video. So maybe I can just say whatever I want. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, TracyCarnazzo.com is all of my upcoming tour dates. I was just saying, John, did you hear what I was saying?
No, not at all. Not one.
Oh, so I'm opening.
I was wondering, I was hoping people were going to question you as to where they could find you. I'm like,
right.
I'm just so upset. You
did you hear I'm opening for Hannah Berner from Summer House?
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Did you have to make a choice with that?
Well, listen, I had already finished filming my season of Real Housewives of Queens. and I'm just,
So I think you're letting like the Real Housewives-ness get in like your head a little bit because I've seen it happen with.
I feel like that's rude. Like, why are you being so rude to me? Like here on live on air. Is it just jealousy? Do you think it's just jealousy? Like, do you think that's what it is? Because like I have a show and you don't. Is that what it is?
Like, right. Well, you don't know what I'm currently filming at the moment either. So, listen, you are like a first-year wife on a new franchise, which is cute, and hopefully it'll last.
Oh wow, this is a sick burn. I wish I could be closer to you so I could scratch your eyes out.
Hopefully it'll last. Like I know.
Well, you know what, John? Even if the show doesn't last,
a little bit more like spin them around just a little bit longer, and kind of established. And
I mean, I've been here before the show, and I'll be here after the show.
Okay.
And I'll be reviewing different pasta sauces on TikTok before you know it. And
you and Teresa and Kathy can all just and Renee.
So serious question.
Isn't that like the last thing that Karen Gravano said before, her?
What, that she was going to review sauces on TikTok? She's like, don't worry, guys. I'm going to be reviewing sauces on TikTok.
Wasn't I going to open up a pizzeria or some shit?
Wait, hold on. I have a real question. This is all kidding. Like, we have to stop kidding so much.
Oh my God.
I have serious things to talk about.
Business to business. Go ahead.
Mahmoud, right? In Egypt. Do you think he is in cahoots at all with Jill Zarin?
You mean Mahmoud?
Mahmoud. Or
I didn't.
As
sure you're talking about the right guy.
Okay, or as Nicole's father calls him, Mahmoose. I love that guy so much.
I like.
He's like, she really likes this Mahmoose guy.
Who I like to see Mahmoud with? I like to see him team up with Nicole's dad, Nicole and Azan's dad, because Nicole's dad, he's always up for a good time.
Well, I heard that Azan actually opened the shop that Mahmoud is running. That's the shop. That's the shop. That's it.
So it's finally up.
Yeah, it's finally up. It's running.
And Nicole's got no share of it at all.
Nope. No, she didn't sign the right paperwork. They're waiting for the visa, May actually is going to be inheriting the store.
Isn't May 35 now?
May is inheriting the earth.
High five to May. That little girl played the long game, and she's
man, she's starting to watch the episodes back, and she's like, "Are you kidding me? Edit me out! Edit me out! This is terrible. Look at these bangs. Edit me out."
And Nicole's like, "Come here, baby. Come sit with me and watch your mom on TV."
She's like, "Where's Grandma? Get me out of here."
Yeah, all right, so
yeah.
All these serious hot topics that we're talking about.
Yeah. We only have a few more minutes, so definitely.
You keep throwing me off with these real questions that
I know.
really an audience people need.
I know that there's things that that you can't you always you're like, I can't really disclose that, but I mean it is
who your birth mother is, right? And I told you over and over again that I can't, and you have been a saint with how patient you're being.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Tracy, you know that he can't say anything, but that don't mean that I can't say anything.
Tracy's playing the long game May.
Come on.
And
I am. I didn't want to say anything, but I have been playing the long game with you. I've been friends with you for years.
It's hard playing the long game with me.
I have been friends with you for years just to see, because I'm eventually, probably in 2003, maybe February 25th, we can go live so I can promote my Real Housewives of Queens.
I thought we missed our chance. When I was on I Love New York season 2.
Right. You were hot. Yeah, you were hot. That skirt. Oof.
I was surprised that New York didn't pick me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Arms and legs wide open.
I always wanted to be the star. And New York saw right through me, as she should have.
You are a star, John. You're my star. You're a shining star.
And just like May, I've been playing the long game. So
you're like the reading rainbow, John.
If you could pick one couple from the season,
two,
to just totally win and be blow us out of the water with just like their unbridled love and like just just a couple that will like make us all fall in love with the show again. Just be like, the show is real, and just like this is where like the magic happens.
Debbie and her what's his name?
Zygote. No.
Osama. Debbie and Osama.
Is that really his name?
Mm-hmm. He's from Morocco. He's an artist.
Oh, he's a bard, right? He's a poet.
He's honestly, she didn't even know how old he was until she met him in person. She thought he was 67. She had seen pictures of him, but it wasn't clear to how old he was. And then she met him and she was like, "Oh, you are young." And he's like, "Oh my God."
She was like thinking like Wilford Brimley, like in a diabetes commercial. Like
she was like, "I don't know. It's just like a little, I didn't have my correct glasses on." But I do also like, I will tell you, I have to wrap up soon. You guys can keep going. But when her son, who is a officer of the law, describes him as 24-year-old Moroccan male, I'm like, gee, I wonder what he does for a living.
An artist.
Can I have those glasses?
A bard. Just like.
Yeah. I was like, wow. The fact that her son called him a Moroccan male, I'm like, I don't know. I can't even really tell he's a police officer.
Choreographer?
A lieutenant. Maybe he's a chef.
Test pilot? I don't know.
So we're not really sure.
All right. This was a hoot and a holler. It's been so
I had a hoot.
Since we just,
God, I love you.
Got together, just a couple of old girlfriends at the table.
Just a couple of housewives just chatting away. I just, do you think it's weird though? Because like I'm on a show and then like they're on a show and it's like, I feel like I do feel like I'm opening myself up to get bashed by the cast of 90 Day because it's like I'm the cast of Real Housewives.
Oh no, you're Bravo. You will always be better than anybody in TLC. So trust me.
Thank you for saying that because I've been really upset.
You've got that going for you. Yeah, I wouldn't even like talk to like me or anybody else.
Okay, good. I don't talk to you either.
Got to do it TLC because like that's way beneath you now. You're on Bravo.
Finally, you get it. Finally,
like it's part of NBC.
Thank you.
Like
you're welcome.
They film like Punky Brewster on that shit. So like like you're dealing with like the big dogs now. So
I appreciate it.
You take that Bravo.
Speaking of NBC, you could check out my episode of Cash Cab on the NBC app.
Yes, look at this and with Margaret Josephs and
with Maggie Joe.
No idea.
I'm over there with Maggie Joe, with Peggy Joe.
Just a couple of career gals trying to get from point A.
We're just trying to get to work.
That's it. Hashtag get it, girl. All right. Good night, everybody.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.